Hey squad, it is your boy JB, and we are here today with the review for The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 7, episode number, 15, you guys? Indecent Disclosure, you guys. So, before we go ahead and get into this review, if you guys are watching this video or any other video on the channel and you guys aren't subscribed yet, do me a solid favor. Stop taking me out on this date and having me pay for it at the end of it. You guys know the routine. You can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notifications, and sharing the video, you guys. And with that out of the way, without further ado, let's discuss The Real Housewives of Potomac, shall we? All right, you guys. So this episode was a lot, you guys. Like, I don't even know where to start with this episode. Well, I do know where to start, but with this episode, the girls are draining me at this point, right? Because it just feels like at this point we just throwing stuff out, throwing accusations out there left and right. You know, something that I just noticed about the theme of this season, let's just attack everybody's relationships. Candace and Chris relationship has been attacked. Actually, let's just go down the line of the show. Karen and Ray's relationship has been attacked. Robin and Juan's, Zelle and Sherman, Monique and Chris, Ashley and Michael, Candace and Chris. I know I said that, but I'm repeating it again. Mia and G let Mia tell it. Mia and G's, and then Wendy and Eddie's. Like, you just wonder, do y'all not have like real things going on in your lives that you are resorting to slander, right? So this episode, the producers are dead ass wrong, right? So we see Giselle, Saturn's rings, and Mia. They're at Mia, lying ass Mia. They at the bar, right? And the producers were dead wrong for that stomach gargling sound with Giselle because she got the bubble guts. So Mia and Giselle sat down, right? So Giselle is still talking about the fact that she didn't like the fact that Karen was coming at Charisse with those, those made up stories, according to Giselle. So Giselle feels like it's jealousy when it comes to Karen and it's jealousy when it comes to Wendy as opposed to Mia. And I'm like, run that back, sis. Why? Now, let's start with Wendy and Mia. What does Wendy have to be jealous of Mia for? Not Mia, but Wendy is an educated black woman. She has multiple jobs. Her clit didn't have to be rejuvenated because it got beat to a bloody pulp. Her face doesn't have craters in it. She's a beautiful woman. She didn't need, happiness done or her booty. She chose to do that. Mia may have chose to do it too, but I don't know what Mia looked like before, so I can't really say too much about Mia. So what does she have to be jealous of? And with Karen, what is Karen jealous of from Bob the Builder? Baby, Charisse is built like a whole linebacker. No shade to Charisse or to the linebackers, but more specifically the linebacker. But Charisse is just built like this. Like, this is Charisse. So what is Karen jealous of when it comes to Charisse? I would love to know. Charisse is divorced. Charisse is not on this show. Charisse didn't get her glow up, right? So what is Karen jealous of? But it is what it is, right? If that's how she feels, that's how she feels, right? So she also, here's the other thing that's really, really annoying me when it comes to the ladies, right? So it feels to me like they are trying to force a situation to happen. Because Giselle brought up Jacqueline and Mia. Mia was like, she don't know if she want to talk to Jacqueline, right? But she says she'll try. I'm like, why do y'all keep trying to force the situation with Jacqueline and Mia? Y'all see that they're ignoring each other, so let it be. Like, it was really getting on my nerves, to keep it real with you guys, right? So then they talk about throwing Robin a bachelorette party. Yeah, I mean a bachelor party. Baby, she gonna live her best life in next week's episode with them vaginas in her face. Speaking of the cheap groom, we see her on the phone talking about this wedding that's not gonna happen in this season. Now, granted, I just saw before I came on camera that, she and Juan, they got married. Didn't get married during the season, but they got married to each other. Is that for legal reasons, girl? Because it feels like it's given for legal reasons, so you can't testify against your husband in court. Who knows? But yeah, let's pause here and move forward, you guys. So next up, you guys, this is where the whole episode this is what the whole episode revolves around, right? So we see Ashley, football head, hey Arnold Stewie, we see her, and she's talking to Karen, right? So Karen is talking about how she felt about the night before that Robin, while she was talking to Charisse, Robin decided that she wanted to chime in, right? So Karen didn't like that, right? But Ashley's like, but she's very loyal because Charisse was there for her, when she was she went through her divorce with Juan. Like, I get that, and I get what Football Head was trying to say, right? But here's my thing. Charisse is a grown woman. If Charisse can't fight her own battles, which Charisse was doing a good enough job when her and Cameron got into it at the table. Charisse was doing a good enough job defending herself, right? So I don't know why Giselle and Robin felt the need to chime in, right? So Karen says that, she didn't like the fact that Robin called her fake at the table, right? Oh, Karen. You guys know how I feel about Karen. You guys know I love me some Karen. But, Karen, if the shoe fits, let's wear it. You're not, you keep it. Oh. Karen is real about her feelings when it comes to the ladies, right? But Karen, you can be fake at particular moments. And I'm going to bring up one of those moments, but I think, actually, I'm not even going to bring it up because Karen was actually being facetious. And if Robin is too stupid to realize that Karen was being facetious, but that's neither here nor there, right? But she says the only thing that's fake is this relationship with Juan and this marriage. That's not going to happen. And she says because, Robin knows, just like she knows, and everybody else knows that Juan has a girlfriend that looks like Karen. She has blonde hair. The producers were so shady and messy. And yes, the sketch artist that sketched this woman that is supposed to look like Karen, yes, she is my thumbnail. But they were wrong for that illustration, but it was funny to me, right? But she says Juan walks down, the streets in Georgetown with this woman. And I was just like, oh my God, why do we have to go here with this stuff? Girl, can't we just attack Robin on let's attack her terrible, let's attack the hair she's wearing. It's patchy. You can see her tracks. Let's attack her style. She dresses like a butch white woman. No shade to butch white women, but she dresses like a butch white woman. Let's attack that. So Karen asked Football Head, hey Arnold Stewie, not to tell Robin, right? I was like, Karen, you told the wrong person. You told the absolute wrong person, right? So, child, I don't know what this outfit was. It was horrendous. This khaki looking outfit that Robin had on. I was like, girl, if you don't want people to believe that you're a lesbian, you're doing a terrible job at it. By the way, you guys, these are jokes. When I talk about her looking like a lesbian and all, well, technically that's not really a joke because I do believe she's an undercover lesbian. But when I talk about her looking, that's not really a joke, JB, is it? Okay, so maybe it's not jokes. Okay, it is. It's a sprinkle of jokes, but it's a sprinkle of, I really do believe she is a lesbian, though. No shade to her. But she just comes off very hardcore and masculine and rugged. And then that hair. Now this is not a joke. She said she did her hair. Did you put the extensions in too? Because the extensions don't match. And like I said before, in a previous episode, we could see your tracks. Let's pause here and move forward. So Football Head decides that she wants to go and she just had to go and talk to Wendy and Candace, right? But she doesn't want to say what Karen told her. And Wendy and Candace were like, well, did she say something about, she said something about Mia. No. Giselle. No. Charisse. It was Charisse. Are y'all just gonna keep guessing? Yeah, until you tell us. So they said, she said they eventually said Robin, but they said no. Then they came back, yes, it was Robin. So it was Robin. So they went out for the day, they went shopping, right? And on the bus, they played a shady game of, like, Who watches the most porn in the group? Karen said it was her. Jacqueline said, what is your favorite genre? Girl, this is not a horror movie. What is your favorite style of porn? Karen said, no, was it Karen? No. Jacqueline said interracial. I was like, okay. I'm sorry, you guys. I just can't get into interracial when it comes down to it. I can't get into the interracial PORN. I can't get into it because no, can't get into it. Can't get into it. Ashley said homemade 3 SOMs. I was like, that doesn't surprise me. Now I do love a good amateur. I love a good amateur. Love a good amateur. So the ladies went shopping, right? So they went to different. Now I thought they went in the Mayan Riviera, right, or Rivera, however you pronounce it. But now they're in Tulum. I was like, when did they get to Tulum? Neither here nor there, right? So Ashley, at one point, she wanted to go back to one of the stores that they went to, and so she took Rob. So Robin said, "I'll walk with you," right? And when they walked back to the store, that's when Football had decided that she wanted to tell Robin what Karen had said. I was like, girl, you just full of ish, right? So Robin called, I am so glad that Juan Dixon isn't here. Juan Dixon got pissed off and went smooth off, talking about, Robin, I will cuss one of them women out. Karen don't know me, Robin. I don't walk down the streets of D.C. I was like, well, Juan, I have a question for you, buddy. Just throwing this out here, just a random question. Why are you so mad? If this ain't true, why are you so mad? Because you was pissed. And I just didn't understand why he was so pissed. Now, I get people lying on you, but if it's a lie, be like, Robin, why are you calling me with this BS? It's a lie. You know Karen ain't saw me. But the fact that he said he would cuss them women out and cuss Karen out, I was like, I think thou does protest a little too much, right? Let me know what you guys think. So let's pause here and, child, we're going to go ahead and just end this episode. So, you guys, after that, the ladies went to lunch, and Karen, Wendy, and Ashley got up to go to the bathroom, right? So Robin sitting at the table with Sharice and the other girls like, ooh, I'm so excited. I'm so ready for this. Girl, that you was ready for was a crock of bull. So Karen eventually came back to the table, right? And Karen's whole thing with Robin is, it's one thing to stand up for your friends, right? But then you call me fake, right? And the only fake thing around here is that marriage that's not going to happen. Her words. You know, she said, you attacked my integrity. And Robin was like, I didn't attack your integrity. So Karen says, Karen brings up the woman that looks like her, right? So, Karen was like, everybody's heard that rumor. Giselle said, I haven't heard it. Girl, I would imagine you haven't heard it, right? But Wendy and Candace both said that they've heard it. Nobody else said they've heard it. Don't really care, right? So Karen was once again talking about this wedding is not going to happen. If she registers somewhere, she'll support. And Giselle was like, why does she have to do that? She ain't got to do that for you, Karen. And Karen told her, Giselle, you not even near an altar, so be quiet. I was like, you not even near an altar, right? So then after that, Robin says, well, people send us pictures of you all the time, Karen. Now, this picture that Robin is talking about, so somebody allegedly sent, somebody sent them a picture of Karen with blue eyes, right? Mind you, she's showing everybody at the table, and Karen's like, let me see. She says, no, you don't see. I was like, so she can't defend herself, but you just sat there and defended yourself to Juan. But okay. I don't care, right? So Ashley eventually told Karen, so it's a picture of you it's supposed to be a picture of you with blue eyes, but it's your back. And Karen and I said the same thing. Girl, her back? I would have, if y'all are going to sit here and try to say that Karen is doing something with blue eyes, I would expect to see a picture of her kissing him, hugging him intimately, slobbing him up, him grabbing her butt, her boobs, something. But a picture of her back and him, that proves nothing. But okay, girl, if you feel like you got the smoking gun for Karen, go on ahead, right? So then Karen once again got at Giselle because Karen said, you know what, I'm just gonna speak my truth, right? And Giselle said, so you were with him. She says, Giselle, no, I'm not talking to you, thou without a man. I was like, not thou without a man, but it was funny to me. You guys might not agree with that, right? So then Karen, you guys know, I told you guys I love Karen, right? But I got it. I can always, I know, y'all, I think that's what a lot of you guys like about me when it comes to these shows. I do have my people that I like because I know a lot of you guys last season love the fact that I do like Candace, but I can also call Candace out when I think Candace is wrong, right? So that's gonna happen with Karen in this episode, right? Love me some Karen down, love Karen down, right? But Karen, you were full of horse crap, right? So you guys remember earlier in the season that Karen was talking about one of the husbands hugged her so tightly, hugged her and squeezed her so tight that her breasts touched her backbone, right? Now, we all had our speculations. A lot of people said Chris Bassett. I never said Chris Bassett. I said Chris Samuels. Sorry, Chris. Sorry, Chris Samuels. I said it was Chris Samuels. But Karen says that she was protecting Juan, that it was Juan who did this, right? So then Karen says that, after the season 4 reunion, when they were in the white, I think that was season 4 reunion, right? Because season 1 reunion, they looked horrible. Season 2 reunion, they looked even worse. That was a reunion where Robin fanned herself. The season 3 reunion is when Candace first joined, and I forget what colors they had on that year, but I remember. Oh, that's when Candace had that ugly looking. I remember that dress Candace had on in season 4. They had the white. Season 5 was the yellow. Season 6 was the pink, and I don't know what they have for season 7. But season 4 reunion was when they had all white, right? And I think that was one of the best looking season 5. Nope, season 5 was horrible. Season 4 and season 6, I think they looked the best, right? So remember season 4. That was the season that Katie came back, right, and suggested that Robin and Juan have a threesome, right? So Karen says that when Andy asked the question of them having a threesome, and Robin said something, Robin was like, "I didn't say yes," and production played it back. She didn't say yes, right? So Karen says after that reunion, they went out to dinner, and that Juan hugged her. That's when Juan hugged her and told her that he wanted her to be a part of the threesome. I was like, now Karen, you want me to believe that? Okay, girlfriend. Karen is lying. Karen was lying. Let's keep it real in the book. Karen was lying through her teeth, and I knew it in that moment. Karen was lying through her teeth. Now, I did see a lot of people last night on Twitter saying that Karen was lying about him hugging her. That has not been proven true or untrue, right? Because they did show a clip of them hugging, but if you guys go back and look at the bottom of the screen, it said 1 month earlier. The situation that Karen is talking about did not happen 1 month earlier. The situation that Karen is talking about happened in 2019. After she said they went to dinner after the reunion. And if you guys looked at that, like I said, it said 1 month earlier, and Karen had a mask on. We weren't wearing masks in 2019, you guys. So I'm not saying that that's true or not true. It just hasn't been proven, right? But I just don't like the fact that we going here. So once again, Giselle wants to talk about Jacqueline and Mia talking to each other. I'm like, oh my God, well, y'all let that go. Let them, they're their friends. Let them figure that stuff out. If they want to talk to each other, let them figure it out, you guys, not y'all. Y'all don't need to try to play devil's advocate, right? But they got into it once again. Jacqueline found her voice in this episode. I was like, okay, sis, I ain't hating on you, but she got up and left, right? Because she was talking about, I defended you when these itches talked about cancer, no cancer, and Giselle couldn't say nothing, right? So after that, Mia talked to Wendy about, I want to like you because you're successful, you're this, you're that, and I don't want it to be like it's jealousy. And Wendy was like, jealousy of who? But she said, she didn't want to go there, right? So then we see them in her hotel room. You're beautiful, I'm gorgeous. I love I don't know if Mia caught that shade that she kind of threw at her. But, if Wendy wants to be cool with Mia, go for it, right? But what threw me with Mia, she asked Wendy, did you take a shower? She said, yes. Did you? She says, no, but I washed my whatnots. I was like, girl, you took a HO bath, a whole bath? Girl, that is nasty. But that's it, you guys. Let me know what you guys thought about the episode in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications, share the video, and until the next time, guys, please stay safe, take care of yourselves, wash your hands, be blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. I'll see you guys later. So I'm gonna do Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion comes on tonight. So I'm gonna do the episode 2, the episode from last week and this week, and then I'm gonna try to do Love and Hip Hop, not Love and Hip Hop, Real Housewives of Miami as well tonight, and hopefully have all those up for you guys by tomorrow morning. But I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.